Dear Family is a podcast hosted by Rachel Steinman, a writer, an educator, and a mental health advocate. And Rachel gets us up close and personal, so we feel a strong connection, familiarity, and comfort with her guests. So settle in and join us as we search for true healing and journey with Rachel and her most interesting guests.
Hello, everyone. I'm really excited to bring you a short solo podcast that is called #GirlDad. So last week's episode was about a father and son and the love between them and how the love really helped save the son. Well, this is a love story about Kobe Bryant, about fathers and daughters, and about girls' sports. And it's based on an essay I just published, and you can check it out. There's a link in the show notes, and it has some photos attached. It's a very emotional thing to write about because it's very personal. But so here we go. So my 17-year-old daughter Amber and I were in the kitchen, still in our pajamas because it was Sunday morning and there was no rush for us to get anywhere. I was taking out the egg carton from the refrigerator when Molly, my 14-year-old daughter, emerged from her bedroom holding her cell phone. "Have you been on the internet?" Molly asked. Amber and I shook our heads no. "I don't know if it's true, but I think Kobe died in a helicopter accident," Molly said. Amber and my eyes conveyed confusion. Hoping Molly's shocking declaration was fake news, I turned on the small TV that sat on the kitchen countertop, and the newscaster confirmed the unthinkable tragedy. "Does Dad know?" I asked. The girls shrugged their shoulders, our collective hearts sinking, because Kobe was Todd's hero. Seconds later, Todd emerged from the office, moving with a fast stride towards our bedroom. He was headed to New York for business, and his flight took off from LAX in less than 2 hours. He still hadn't packed, showered, or eaten breakfast yet. Todd's momentum halted when he felt Molly, Amber, and my big eyes and serious expressions staring back at him. The girls looked at me to speak. "Have you heard the news?" I asked, feeling a wave of nausea rising as reality took hold. Sadness began to emerge, like the tip of an iceberg with the weighted heaviness below the surface. "No, what?" Todd asked. The girls looked at me again to speak. "Kobe died in a helicopter crash." Todd stepped back and jutted his chin out, his eyes rounding in disbelief. He looked shocked, as though he'd just been sucker punched in the gut out of nowhere. Kobe made his NBA debut with the Lakers in 1996. It was the same year Todd picked me up for our first date with a Laker license plate. I'd soon learn of Todd's unconditional purple and gold allegiance, a die-hard basketball and Laker fan since he was a young boy. As Todd and I began to fall deeply in love, I was beginning to fall in love with the game of basketball. I'd been a girly girl, a high school and college dancer, turned elementary school dance teacher, turned lover of the practice of yoga. When I was in kindergarten, I played t-ball on a co-ed team, but girls' team sports were never encouraged beyond that. The first time Todd took me to a Laker game at the Great Western Forum, I was blown away by not just the energy of the crowd and the celebrity sightings, but more so by the incredible athleticism of Kobe, Shaq, Robert Horry, Rick Fox, and the other players. As Todd sat by my side at the Forum and later the Staples Center, and from his couch that would eventually become our couch, he taught me how team sports are more than just about winning and losing. I came to understand how basketball is a metaphor steeped in inspirational life lessons about working hard and overcoming obstacles as an individual and as a team. At its most ideal, playing basketball was about what would eventually be what Kobe termed Mamba Mentality. Mamba Mentality is a mindset that is embodied by Kobe Bryant, who has said, quote, "If you see me in a fight with a bear, pray for the bear. Don't quit. Don't cower. Don't run. Endure and conquer. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Find the silver lining and get to work with the same belief, same drive, and same conviction as ever." End quote. Kobe never gave up. His obsessive drive to be the best and work hard, combined with his natural talent, made him not just Todd's hero, but surprisingly to me, my hero as well. One night, Todd came home after work with Chinese takeout for us to eat as we watched the Laker game from the couch. We cheered for Kobe as we passed the Kung Pao shrimp. We clapped for Kobe when he made his free throws, putting the empty containers on the coffee table. When Todd handed me a fortune cookie, I opened it, my eyes going between Kobe on the screen and the small paper in my hand. "Rachel, will you marry me?" the fortune asked. I giggled with nervous laughter, totally surprised by the proposal I was waiting for but never imagined happening with the Laker game as the backdrop. As Kobe worked his Mamba magic, I said yes through my laughter and tears. Todd handed me a black box with a perfect diamond ring, and I thought I'd explode with happiness. Little could I have imagined that in a few years we'd be blessed with two athletic daughters whose love for basketball made their bond with their dad even stronger. In preschool, when Amber, who Todd considered to be his sidekick, would only wear basketball jerseys and was the only girl on her first basketball team, Todd beamed with pride. When Molly followed suit and joined her first basketball team at the YMCA wearing purple and gold and becoming an ace on the court, Todd's pride expanded even further. From day one, Todd was a girl dad, enjoying raising his daughters to have the Mamba mentality, to work hard and overcome obstacles. The man I so genuinely and deeply love, respect, and look up to because of his wit and sense of humor, his intelligence, and his hard work ethic instilled the same values in his daughters. Watching his hero Kobe find the same love and pride for his own beautiful daughters made being a girl dad all the sweeter. Amber and Molly, they're now teenagers, and they're still involved in girls' team sports like softball and volleyball while continuing to play basketball. Besides all the Mamba mentality life lessons of working hard to be your best while also getting a great workout, what I appreciate about my daughters being on a sports team is that they're finding their worth not just based on their looks, but on their efforts. They're finding their worth not just based on what clothes or makeup they're wearing, but on their own skills and the camaraderie and joy from being part of a team. When a Kobe fan asked him when he was going to have a son to carry on his legacy, his beloved Gigi confidently reported, "I got this." And because Kobe encouraged and believed in Gigi, after his retirement, he went to more WNBA games than NBA games. Kobe tweeted about women's basketball and attended the 2018 Women's Final Four with Gigi at the University of Connecticut. Kobe loved coaching girls because he saw in them the future, one where the playing field should be equal, because he knew how worthy his daughters were. After the helicopter crash, all the images and videos of Kobe breaking down plays with Gigi hit me really hard and made me cry. I couldn't help but think of Todd teaching his daughters the small and the large lessons of life, but maybe even more important, of how it's fathers who often learn the most valuable life lessons from their daughters. So I asked Todd what being a girl dad meant to him, and here are just a few of the things he said. Quote, "My girls have taught me sensitivity. I don't discuss boundaries or limits with them, but Amber and Molly remind me they still exist for many girls and women around the world." Quote, "I feel special and elevated, like I'm a king in my own home." Quote, "All our goofing around gives us a more simple outlook that allows us to wind down and hopefully helps them figure out who they are without all the other noise. I like to provide adventure, fun, playfulness, silliness, roughhousing, and a bit of tease to prevent our girls from growing up too quickly. I want to remind them how fun it is to be a kid and not rush to grow up. I want them to keep that perspective always." Quote, "There's never a doubt about my unconditional love for my girls, no matter what specific differences we have or during the most trying parenting moments. Our foundation is a unique level of love that could only exist between a father and daughter." Quote, I am protective and have an instinctual desire to shield my girls from harm, but I try to be mindful to give them the opportunity to get their own bumps and scrapes so they can learn their own lessons and grow. Quote, when I'm hanging with my girls, I'm the most present and in the moment, content and fulfilled, even if it's basic stuff like meals together or just listening to music. And, quote, watching your girls experience things and get joy from life is unmatched as a girl dad. So I have a feeling everything Todd said, Kobe, or any other girl dad could have said, because there's nothing like the love and the impenetrable bond between the father and his daughter. So if you want to see the ideals of loving and doting fathers raising daughters while having your faith restored in humanity, I really recommend that you check out the hashtag GirlDad on Instagram and watch the videos in the stories. There's just no doubt you'll be beyond touched by how many cute dads there are with their daughters, reminding us that there's so much more good than bad in this world. So, in conclusion, may Kobe and Gianna Bryant, Alyssa, John, and Carrie Altobelli, Peyton and Sarah Chester, Christina Mauser, and Ara Zobayanth rest in peace, and may their names be remembered as an inspiration to be the best you can be, to live life to the fullest, to share your gifts and your smile, and to express your love and appreciation to the people you love. I wish you love, happiness, and good mental health. This is Rachel Steinman. For more information or to contact me with any questions, comments, or guest ideas, please check out rightnowrachel.com. That's right with a W. Thank you so much for listening, subscribing, and sharing, dear family. And if you found value in what you've just heard, I would love and so appreciate a great review on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, or wherever you listen to your podcasts. Until next time, I wish you love, happiness, and good mental health.